Hello little honeybees. I'm Riley Dan and today I want to talk about going vegan, going veggie, or just transitioning more to a plant-based diet rather than one with animal products. So pretty much if you're watching this, fantastic, well done, and I'm really proud of you. It can be really hard to go to transition to a plant-based diet, especially if you have non-supportive friends or anything, but if you're watching this, then good for you. That means that you're on the right track. I don't want you to be scared off by the amount of information that is out there about going vegetarian or going vegan. These days there's a lot of information, there's some conflicting information, but it's really important that you do your research and you get started. So a vegetarian diet is mostly plant-based foods with no actual animal flesh. Well, most vegetarians consume eggs and dairy and products that come from an animal, but just don't eat meat. Vegan diet, supposedly the most strict, is like vegetarian, but just as well as not eating a chicken but also not eating its eggs, as well as not eating a cow but also not drinking its milk. So if you decide you want to be a vegetarian or a vegan, or even just transition to a more plant-based diet, it's important to know why you want to give up meat. Eating plants and other like meat-free foods isn't for everyone, but it is for me. The reason that I stopped eating animal products back then in first year university is different to the reason that I don't eat animal products now. When people used to ask me, so why are you vegan? My answer was pretty much, I just want to be alive as long as I can, and I want to look as good as I can, and I want to be on this earth as long as I can, and it's fucking up my body, it's fucking up the earth, and they're my reasons. So my main tip is research, 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 research. There are going to be a lot of people who are against you, but that's not the only reason to do your research. See if it's right for you. See if plant foods is what your body is going to respond best to. Is it going to benefit your health? Do you not feel good about eating meat because of the animal cruelty factor, the whole industry? Then yeah, give it a try. If you don't have to be extreme and quit everything at once. You can try eliminating one thing at a time. For me, it kind of went dairy, then meat, then everything else. I didn't feel bad about having a slip up here and there because I knew that this was what was best for me and best for the environment, and that I was going to continue living this way for the rest of my life. Meatless Mondays is a really cool thing that has kind of taken hold, kind of trendy, I guess. Try having one day Monday where you don't eat meat and where you try other sources of protein and sources of iron and find out if you like it and if you can sustain that for maybe 2 days a week or 3 days a week or the rest of your life. Challenge yourself. Maybe, you know, put up a challenge, see if you can go for a week without meat, a week without dairy, and see how it makes you feel. See what happens. I noticed that every time that I would eat meat, I would wake up the next day feeling gross. I really felt like this is poison and I don't want to keep putting my body through that, and eventually that's what let me cut it out completely. Okay, sorry, my camera cut out. I think my other main tip is eat whole foods most of the time, just plant foods and grains, and Google is your friend, and I guess just trying not to eat so many processed foods. There's so many vegan junk foods out there like chips and chocolate, but you're not going to see a change in your body if you're eating that. Obviously it's better for the environment and blah blah blah, but my advice would be to focus on whole foods, nutrient dense whole foods. So I think they're pretty much all my tips. If there's anything you want to ask me, then please go ahead, go to my Tumblr and ask me anything. I now have Twitter, so if you want to tweet me, please ask me questions and I will be more than happy to answer them. Anything about nutritional health or plant-based nutrition or, you know, vitamins, nutrients, that's what I'm studying, so please give me a yell and see if you can test me before my exams. But yeah, and I really hope this helped. If there's any other questions that you guys are wondering about, then please comment down below and let me know. I'm not so good with relationship advice, but anything to do with nutrition, hit me up. I hope you have a fantastic day and stay sweet, honeybees. Bye.